We all love pizza, but the price of pizza here in the US is getting insanely expensive. You know, by the time, especially if you get it delivered, by the time you pay your delivery fee, your tip, which is obligatory, of course, the pizza and all this other stuff that you get with it. A simple meal of pizza ends up costing nearly a fortune. It's crazy. Yeah, so I decided to do something about it. I took matters into my own hands and started making my own pizzas. My own, the way I like them. Not the way that somebody else says, who is it, Papa John's, that says better pizza, better ingredients, or whatever it is. It's a joke. The thing is, they all probably get their ingredients from the same place, McLean's or some distributor, right? So better ingredients means better pizza. It's all coming from the same distributor who gets it from the same place. But what about making it yourself? Is it that difficult? I didn't think it was too difficult. And I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, okay? I'm not the sharpest tack, you'll ever find. But I can make a pizza. A dough is pretty simple. Flour, yeast, and warm water, right? A little bit of techniques involved there, but you can learn that. Talk to people, watch YouTube videos, read a cookbook. As far as making the sauce, I went and I made the sauce with some, nice tomatoes, plump tomatoes, and a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper. Throw it in the crock pot, let it set with some olive oil. It works. I went and got me some real Parmesan cheese because that's what I wanted. I went and got me some Parmesan cheese. Basil, you grow it in the kitchen. Go out and get you some mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella can be kind of expensive, but here in the States, it's pretty pricey. Fresh mozzarella is, a little ball probably costs you about $5 or $6. But you're not going to use all of it. Parmesan's pretty expensive too here. Like real Parmesan's pretty expensive. Now sure, everything's going up. Everything's getting high. Except for Texans. But that's a whole nother video. But I want to tell you something. You can just, with a little ingenuity, make your own pizza at home. And it tastes a lot better. It's full of a lot more love. You just throw a few simple ingredients. My pizza that I made, very simple. Very classic margarita pizza. Really simple. Just a simple crust, my homemade simple sauce, some mozzarella, Parmesan, and some basil. Cook it in the oven for a few minutes. Boom, you got a pizza. Really high heat. And it's cheaper than what you'll get at the store. And better. We all like to complain about the high prices of food, and of course, I think Trump was going to save us from it, but I haven't seen it yet. Have you? I've noticed no change in anything. My gas hasn't gone down, my food hasn't gone down, but that's a whole nother video entirely. But the reality of it is, pizza. The price of pizza. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to go out and buy you one of these gimmicky little round ovens or anything like that. You can cook it right in your oven at home. That's what I did. You're going to be pretty hard to sell me on like a Blackstone, or you're going to be pretty hard to sell me on, one of these big green eggs or one of these pellet grills. You're going to have to go a long way to sell me on that. For the most part, I think it's just a waste. And I'm starting to think that pizza, takeout pizza, is just a waste. There's something to be said about better ingredients, better pizza. Pop in my oven. There you go. Although I love Papa John's. I love Pizza Hut. I don't really care for Domino's, but even if you did the medium pizza for $7 thing at Domino's, and you did a pickup, I guess if you just order one medium pizza, but if you got a family, that's not going to go very far. And that's what they're betting on. So consider making your own pizza. Throw it out there. It's really not that hard. I remember there used to be some great pizzerias in my town. Some really good ones. Some really fun ones, actually. How many of y'all remember Pizza Inn Do y'all remember Pizza Inn, the all-you-could-eat buffet? That was a good place. Maybe some of you might remember, one in your own little town, the small town pizza. There's nothing wrong with a small town pizza joint. Now, I guess you could argue that these franchise owners that own these Papa John's and stuff like that, they're local business owners. They're starting to become little micro companies themselves. One guy owns 50 stores. I don't consider that local. Maybe local-ish, but not local. So here's the story I got for you. Why don't you go out and build a pizza? Build one on your own. Make it your own way. Hell, even one of these pizzas I made, I even put some salami on top of it. Some hard salami that I got from H-E-B. Really good. Make a pizza. Enjoy it. Spend some time with the family. Be happy with what you create. Be content with it. Don't make it complicated. And that says something too about life. Hey, thanks for watching my little rant here about pizza. And this isn't a recipe on how you make pizza. It's just telling you how simple it is. You can do it. Life's only as hard as we make it. And I guess if we just walk around trying to buy things all the time, all we're doing is making it harder on ourselves. And if all we're doing is supporting the big companies out there, the big chains and all that, then who are we really supporting? Maybe we need to be supporting our small shops. The people trying to do it right. Now, I'm not saying that all small shops are great. Far from it. I've had some that are just garbage. Just somebody trying to make a quick buck. And usually they don't last too long. It's kind of like YouTube channels. People trying to make a quick buck on YouTube, they just don't last too long. Because there's no such thing as a quick buck on YouTube, right? Well, maybe there is a quick buck in, pizza. They don't last long. Yeah, I remember there are places when I lived out in California, Pizza Pirate. Remember that? I was just talking a while ago about Pizza Inn. In my hometown here, we had Pizza Corral, here in Texas. But I tell you, there's something really special about just doing it at home. And when you don't do it at home, support the local makers. The people out there doing it the right way. Stop supporting the corpse. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.